Hey folks, this goes out to you entrepreneurs out there carving a better way for yourselves and your families and your futures. Just reaching out to you all out there to keep you inspired, encouraged, motivated, but also informed about how to do business, start business, and expand your current business. So today, I have a different point of view today, as you can see. Just riding down the highway with my friend, colleague, business buddy, and a man that is also up and coming with us all and learning more every day about entrepreneurship and growing business, starting businesses and learning how to grow them, and just, learning the whole dynamic of entrepreneurship and being able to start businesses and get into business where you can start creating incomes and multiple streams of income regardless of the job that you even have now. But it's really about getting into expanding your financial literacy to be able to grow financially and take care of your family and take care of yourself and be able to do it in a way that you do not neglect family, and be able to actually enjoy life and pursue your dreams in life. Because I always tell you now, if you do not go for your dreams in life, believe me, somebody else will hire you to help them build theirs. So okay, enough of the intro. It's my boy Carrick here. We are out and about, heading down the highway to get a quick getaway, and just sometimes have some downtime away from just the everyday business and trying to carve our own ways in life and things of that nature. Sometimes you need to have getaway moments sometimes, but in those moments, in those getaway moments, they can become productive too, because you can use those times to network as well and meet other people, build your social pool in different geographical areas and things of that nature. So we just figured we'd get away, visit some family down here too in Atlanta, and just enjoy life and actually really take a break to sometimes enjoy life, and sometimes, as they say, smell the roses sometimes. But as we are out and about, I don't know, man, what you want to talk about today, Carrick? I mean, we're just going to kind of just not do nothing, I guess, planned or orchestrated, but just kind of have a free-flowing discussion about entrepreneurship and the importance of entrepreneurship.
Well, one of the things I guess we could talk about is something that we just got through talking about: the power that women have in business.
Okay.
And how important to men that's out there looking for a wife, how important they can be, even though we know sometimes they can clash. Two powerful business people under one roof can be dangerous. But I guess we can talk about that today.
Okay, so let's see then. Let's really think about this for a moment, and see which direction to go with this. So let's just say, for example, a man is up and coming and carving his way in life. He may be working a current job, or maybe he's trying to start a business. He's also in the midst of that time frame. He's single, and he does have aspirations for marriage. He wants to be married. But I think sometimes a lot of men think, well, it's almost like a twofold thing where both parties are blaming each other. Well, a lot of men think there's not a lot of good women, and a lot of women think there's not a lot of good men. So, in relation to a lot of the entrepreneurship stuff we do and business and everything, let's just say with this guy, he's very business oriented. He's trying to build a business while he's working, or maybe he's not, or whatever. What do you think is one of the challenges that he has in finding a mate and finding a woman to build with?
making sure that they don't clash, that they have the same goals or same end goal. Because one may be going this direction in business and one may be going that direction in business. So I think they both had to just, know what they're looking for, know what they want, and try to see if they're on the same paths. Because it can be dangerous. It can be dangerous. But I mean, one just, having the same goal. Whatever woman you choose, if she's in business and you're in business, and both of y'all had to sit down and have the same goal and not make it a competition amongst each other, but, make it benefit the both of y'all, the family, together. So I just think it just comes down to the same goal. Make sure you're on the same path and have the same goal. You get off that path or don't have the same goal, oh, that gets dangerous under the house, under the roof. It gets very dangerous. So I think it just comes down to just the goal, once again, just the goal.
Okay, well, let's go with that for a minute. And so he meets somebody and they have the same goal of, making it in life, wanting to be happy, the typical things that everybody say. They always say they want to make some money or whatever. How are they able to still mesh together while still saying they have the same goal, but in the midst of saying they have the same goal, they still have continuous conflict?
I think it comes down to knowing your strengths. Like, the woman may have certain strengths that the man don't, and vice versa. So it's just knowing your strengths and not willing to fight against that. Like, where the woman is strong at, the man needs to let her run that. Where the man is strong at, the woman needs to let him run that. Because at the end of the day, you're still chasing after one goal. So it's just learning the strengths and knowing the strengths and then accepting it. And then once you know the strengths, you just work off of that. Where he's weak at, she'll fill in. Where she's weak at, he'll fill in. And so it just comes down to just know your strengths, accept it, and realize it's at the end of the day, it's the same goal you're trying to reach.
So in essence, is the conflict coming from, them not knowing each other's strengths and knowing each other's weaknesses, or more of submitting and not taking advantage of each other's weaknesses?
Right. Submitting. Nobody, I mean, if I think I'm all that in business, she may think she's all that in business.
Yeah.
So now you got who's willing to give up the fight. So you can be battling each other instead of working. Instead of working together, you're fighting every day.
Mm-hmm.
And all you have to do is sit down and just, talk it out and work it out, and just realize that, she's strong in this area or he's strong in this area.
Mm-hmm.
And you just have to give in and let them run that part, let them do that part. Like, someone may be strong in managing the business, as far as, like, if you have employees, like, one may be more lenient with employees and one may be not lenient with employees. So the ones that's not lenient, that's who need to run that side of the business. One may be strong in finance and one may not be strong in finance. So you just have to find the strengths and know the strengths, and then let that other person take control of that aspect of the business. Because at the end of the day, you're still coming back as one come and go.
Okay. So when you originally said at the beginning of this, when we were talking about women and the power that they have, and some of the advantages they have in business and entrepreneurship and relationships too as well, being able to build with a man, what do you think their biggest challenges is in building business and relationships? What are the challenges they have, and also what do you think the solutions are?
I think some of the challenges could be just when a time in the world today where women are kind of like wanting to play the man role sometimes. Like, they want to be that strong backbone, even though they are strong, but they just want to be almost like be the man sometimes. So So it gets kind of tricky when you have a woman that wants to be as strong as the man, because it makes the man not feel like he's a man. So you constantly maybe battling each other.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to put your pride aside, or just understand what a man's role is, or understand what the woman's role is, and let them do just that.
Mm-hmm.
Women have a lot of pull in business, in the home, everywhere. I mean, most men do run their households, but at the same time, let that woman be mad about something.
Yeah.
Gets kind of tricky in that house.
Yeah.
So I mean, women have a lot of pull in a lot of things, and it's just, and they understand that, but it's just not going overboard with it. In business, women can get stuff done sometimes that men can't.
Yeah, that's right.
And a lot of times it's because of women dealing with a man. They know how to deal with men. So, and then plus men are, what should I say? Well, I guess they are suckers when it comes to sales with dealing with women. So, I mean, women have a lot of pull, but it's just not, letting that go to your head, or getting, too out of control with it. Just understanding your standpoint and where you stand at as the woman or the wife, and the wife do her job and the man does his job.
Okay, so really a lot of this stuff is really not rocket science. A lot of it is not as complicated as we have actually made it, I guess, in society or whatever.
No, a lot of it comes from us men have dropped the ball in a lot of places, as far as responsibilities and what we should be doing or shouldn't be doing, the loving your wife or your daughter, or so we have dropped the ball in a lot of places. So that's why now you have a lot of women that's coming out in business and getting their own business and running companies and and big CEOs, because men have failed in a lot of areas. So they feel like, I'm strong, so I just pick the ball up where they left off at.
Right.
So, but what's happening is they are becoming too strong, too independent. So, and I blame that on us men. So, but women just have to know that there's a line that has to be drawn with, nothing wrong with having your own business or being a CEO or being a boss, but at the same time, you still can't, you gotta let a man be a man as far as his position and responsibilities. But I like women in business, me personally. I congratulate them, but at the same time, don't just be, I own my own business, and and it goes over your head, because at the end of the day, you still want to come home to your husband, and not just a big home or a nice bank account. I mean, that satisfies you for a while, but it won't satisfy you for the rest of your life. So, I think a lot of it just come down to men becoming men again.
So I guess it seems like the whole, like for instance, that guy just described, I guess to help women out more is really having an understanding. Now, that's not saying that all going to change or whatever, and you got to be you, and I get all of that too. But sometimes the always claiming to be the boss bee is a turnoff for that guy who's wanting to find a mate to build with.
Right. Because of what a boss does, like the women who have that type of attitude, it kind of shuts out a man. If it's a good man, it's going to shut him out. because he will feel that he have no, where does he fit in your life? Like if you are this bossy woman and you take care of this and you do this and you pay somebody to cut your grass and you know, have somebody to wash your cars and you make your own money, where does that man fit in at? He have no room in your life. So, I mean, you have to realize, even being a boss or whatever the title they choose, you still have to understand, in order to get a good man, you got to let him fit in somewhere in your life, or let him be, you know, take care of the responsibilities that a man should take care of.
What about that woman who's actually really enjoying, or she says she's enjoying the taking care of herself, where she doesn't want to be caught in a position that she's so dependent on a man that if something happens, she just loses her mind, don't know what to do.
Okay, well,
that's what she's protecting herself from. That's why sometimes she became a quote-unquote boss man.
Right. Well, I mean, if that's what she chooses, that's understandable. I mean, I've met those too. They just do not want a man. But a lot of them say that because of the pain that they still hold on inside of them. So that's why they feel that, you know, I don't want no man, because they still holding on to their pain. But I guarantee you, 80-90% of them, they want a good man. They want a husband in that home with them. You know, because at the end of the day, that money, that house, the cars, all of those things will not keep you happy. You share your life with material things and not a person.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you know, most of them want one. It's just, you know, they feel like, you know, they can't trust one, or there's no good men out there that would help them build or finish building their empire. But there are some good men out there, but you just have to be careful in the terms that you use when finding a good man. Like most women, when you meet them, they tell you what all they got, and they tell you what all that they can do for themselves. So that automatically tells a real man, well, where do I fit in your life at?
Right. So how would a male or female who is trying to, you know, go for their dreams in entrepreneurship and building businesses, or want to start a family, how would they go about really measuring what type of person to be with? I mean, it's pretty tough, considering, especially the whole juggle between business time and relationship time and things of that nature. I mean, how would they juggle those two, and just how would they be able to even measure what type of person to even choose to be with?
It's a learning process. I mean, you know, you learn what you're compatible to, what you can deal with and what you can't. And it just, you know, when you meet a guy, you know, find out what are some of his goals. I mean, his goals may not be, his desires or goals may not be to be rich or to be wealthy. I mean, he may just want to pay for a house. So, you know, but he may have a great work ethic. He may own his own business, but he just don't want to be this wealthy, rich guy. So you just have to know what would work for you. Like, what can you deal with? What could you put up with? Like, will this fit in my lifestyle? Like, you know, you just knowing what would work for you. You know, you ask questions when you meet the man, or, you know, you go out on a date, you know, talk to him for a while. Don't just go out there because you think he's cute, or you think he's handsome or something. Talk to him and get to know him and see if his goals fit into with your goals. And they may not perfectly fit, but if he's compatible and it's workable, go for it. You know, just see if it works. Like a woman who's, you know, CEO or got her own business, a Fortune 500 company, she may not want a man who is want his own business. She may want a guy that just, work for the city or something.
Okay. Yeah,
that may
makes
work
sense.
for her. She don't want no guy that's in business. She loves doing that part. So you just have to know what's compatible to you.
Okay. Sounds like compatibility is at the root of a lot of it. Well, this has been very, very, very interesting because we talk a lot about entrepreneurship here, but also delving into your business goals and entrepreneurship dreams in a manner that does not neglect family and also allows you to start a family, create a family. And really that's what a lot of us are doing this for, doing business for, is to be able to provide for ourselves and our families. And we don't want to put ourselves in a position where we're going so hard in business that we end up neglecting our family. And while we say we're making a sacrifice for our family, we end up sacrificing the family. So this has been very, very enlightening, and I definitely will be making some more videos on this and sharing more material and insight with you all out there. Because I think these type of discussions need to be had within the business world more, because at the end of the day, we're still all human beings, although we are, trying to quote unquote make money or whatever and go for our business goals. But in essence, still at the root of it, it's still going to be relationships. Even in business, at the root of it is relationships. So the main relationships are the ones that you have with your family, who you choose for a mate to even make a family with. And I think having these type of discussions within the entrepreneurial world, we are able to better be able to have more healthier families while still going for our business goals, but understanding that our dreams in life include our family. It's not just the business, it's not just the next sale, it's not just the next quarterly earning or the amount that you make on the next deal. It's about, at the end of the day, the dream includes the family. So I appreciate you all out there. Any last words, Carrie, that you would, maybe want to share with some people out there before we sign off? Anything that you would like to tell folks out there that are, just going for it in life, and while they are going for it in life, they may either want to start a family or have a current family and need to know how to manage their family?
Well, I just like to tell them to just keep going, and whatever you're doing, just keep going, keep striving, keep working at it. Don't give up, don't quit, don't stop, and just keep pursuing your dreams, pursuing that wife you may want or the husband you may be looking for. Just keep going and don't give up, and always surround yourself around like-minded and positive people. What you hang around with is what you're going to become. So you just always surround yourself around like-minded people of what you want to become in the future. And I'm going to leave you all with that.
You know what, guys, this is not rocket science, everybody. Like we always, if you scan through some of the other videos here, you'll see a lot of this stuff is really a lot of basic information that really is the fundamental principles, the fundamental discussions, the fundamental insights of business, entrepreneurship, but also family and life in general. Because that's what we do here, is try to offer entrepreneurial insight within the context of not neglecting family, within the context of building a family, and being able to go for your business goals in life while still having a ball with your family, while still enjoying your family, while still being able to have time out for yourself and your family, and not being so consumed with the next business goal. And really realizing that, once again, as I say, the dream is also your family. It's not just the business. It's not just the entrepreneurial ambitions that you have. It's your family too. So I'm learning a lot of this stuff along the way too, and believe me, by all means, I am not saying I've been perfect at this by any means. I'm talking to you guys from failure and learn from my own failures to hopefully share insight with you all out there to help someone, even if it's just one person, from hitting that brick wall and seeing that wall ahead. If I can help point out the wall that's coming for you to avoid it, then I think I've pretty much done some of my job. So take care, God bless, enjoy the rest of this evening, enjoy the rest of your night, or if you watch this in the daytime, enjoy the rest of your day. And keep going for it in life. Keep going for your dreams. I always tell you guys out there, if you do not go for your dreams, somebody else will hire you to help them build theirs. That's the reason they set up the business. That's the reason they set up those goals to set up a business, to be able to hire you so they can free up their time to go do what they really want to do, and probably go with their family too as well. So that's what we're here for, to help you position yourself to do it too. It's not about being mad at them or the system and everything. It's about positioning yourself, learning how to position yourself to be able to do it too as well. Now, if you all need any help in guidance or coaching in starting a business, growing your current business or whatever, then definitely contact me at the number right below this video. It's H.Bush here. Contact me at the number right below this video, and let's get started with first setting up a free consultation. And from that consultation, we'll discuss where to go from business in that direction, and then be able to set up and schedule some coaching sessions. And what I would do is actually guide you with a one-on-one, step-by-step process to be able to guide you through setting up, starting up a business, or growing your current business. And that way you could have somebody coach you through the step-by-step process that some of you may need to help you maybe just get over that hump. Because a lot of people out there have probably already had business ideas and goals, but sometimes just need an extra insight, extra one-on-one insight and steps, specific steps to help guide you through the process to actually get it started. And also, if you check out our link right below this video as well, called Entrepreneur Training Course, what that is a training course that actually teaches you about entrepreneurship and business, gives you a lot of detailed insight on entrepreneurship and business, and teaches you how to get into business and what to expect when you get into entrepreneurship and business. And I think what it does is actually also helps mentally prepare you with the knowledge and insight about business, to where you can gain more confidence with more of the knowledge, because if you learn more, you earn more, but you also gain more confidence to be able to take that next step to actually push you forward in actually starting a business. So download a copy of that. It's right below this video too as well, entrepreneurtrainingcourse.com, and get a copy of that today. And if you get a copy of that, I'll go ahead and tell you this also. I've been kind of mentioning this a lot lately. I'll actually give you 2 free coaching sessions. Now, if you get a copy of that Entrepreneur Training Course, it's right below this video, entrepreneurtrainingcourse.com, I will actually schedule you 2 free coaching sessions. Now, just tell me when you get it, tell me the code word entrepreneurship. We just keep it simple. And that way I know you've read it, and I'll look your name up and everything. I know you've purchased the copy. And when I schedule those 2 free coaching sessions, that may be all that you need, actually. Because some of the insight and step-by-step process that you get from that coaching, from those 2 sessions, I'll probably be teaching you all that you need to actually really just get your business going. And you can just grow and scale from there and just make money or whatever. But that may be all that you need. I just figured that if we do it that way, well, I'd rather make $1 million off of 1 million people at $1 a piece, instead of trying to make $1 million off one person. So if I make $1 a piece from 1 million people, that's still $1 million. But what it's doing is helping others grow, and others learn about entrepreneurship, others learn how to make their own money, and other people learn how to fish too. It's not about me getting all of the fish off one person. It's about teaching other people how to fish. It's about creating more of a movement or an impact on everybody around me and others too, and you doing it too. And you can actually, share that with others as you grow. You share it with others too as well. And then that way we all win, instead of just a few of us winning. So get a copy of Entrepreneur Training Course right below this video, entrepreneurtrainingcourse.com, and we'll schedule 2 free coaching sessions, and we can get this thing going. So take care, God bless, enjoy the rest of your day or evening, and make sure, do me a favor right quick before this video is over with, subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's a subscription tab right below this video that you can just click on, then turn on your post notifications. And that way you stay in the loop of a lot of the free updates and free videos that we're constantly uploading here too as well. So take some time out, do me a favor, and click on the subscription tab below, and subscribe to the YouTube channel here, and scan through some of the other videos, and just get a lot of the free insight too as well. And then go to entrepreneurtrainingcourse.com, get you a copy of that, and just go through the process, the learning process of entrepreneurship, and keep growing it. And if you just want to go ahead and take it deeper and just get this thing started, then contact me at the number below, and we'll schedule some coaching sessions, and then we'll get you going towards the goals and dreams in life that you've been thinking about for years. So take care, God bless, enjoy the rest of your day, and make sure you go out there, take some action. No more procrastination. Take some action. Even if you're nervous, still take some action, because some stuff you have to just learn along the way. So go for your dreams in life. If you do not go for your dreams, believe me, somebody else will hire you to help them build theirs. And check out Vincent Global, check out Carrick. Be on the lookout for some of his videos coming up soon. And any of you out there that may want to share some insight, contact me at the number below, or contact me on email. There's an email below too as well. And get on my email list. There's a link for that below too, this video as well. And share some of your insight with us too. Enjoy the rest of your day. Go for it. Take action. And go for your dreams in life. Enjoy.